in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can create your first MuleSoft API using RAML language. So RAML is basically a RESTful application modeling language, and we will be using Anypoint platform to create our first API. So here the first step is you have to sign in to Anypoint platform, and I can give my username over here, and then I will give the password. Okay, so once you are logged into this Anypoint platform application, you have to click on left hand side navigation menu and then click on Design Center. And then you have to click on Create New button and click on New API spec and give some the API title. Just for example, I can give Get Accounts API, and I will use this radio button guide me through it. Create API spec. So for our first API, we will insert a title, version, protocols, and description, and we will make sure that we accept both HTTP and HTTPS requests and set our API to version 1. So here we will give our title, which can be Get Account API, and we will give version as version 1. Protocols, as I mentioned, we will use HTTP and HTTPS, and we will use media type as application JSON and application XML. And here on the right, you can see that automatically we are building our RAML script in the form of RAML language. And here, and then what you have to do is, the next step is to create a data type by going onto this left panel, and then you have to click on this plus button. Click on this and click on Add Data Type. So just give this data type name. Let's say, for example, I am giving as account, account, and here we will choose type as object, let it be, and we will add some properties. So for this property, let's say that I will pass first name, and the type will be string for this property variable, and then we can add a last name, then we can add email, and then we can add company name, and likewise you can add all other properties. If you want to add any additional properties, you can add. And here you can also see that when we added these properties, there is an attribute which is defined in the form of string, and you can also see this in the example window that the format of these property names are in the form of JSON. Now what we will do is we will define a JSON payload. So here you can click on this edit button and give a name. Let's say you can give as it is now, or we can add it later. It's up to you. For now, I will just keep as it is. And then we have to create a mock data type. So for that, we need to create a new resource, and this resource is nothing but your API endpoint, which will accept your HTTP request to our API. So for this, what we have to do is you have to click on this plus button, and in this resources tab, click on add resource. And then what you have to do is you have to give a name of your new resource. So in this case, I can give name as account. So this account will be our endpoint URL for our application to send HTTP request. So for this specific API, what we want to do is we want to use HTTP GET request to be accepted by our endpoint. So to achieve this, simply what we have to do is we have to click on this checkbox, which is Get Radio button checked. So we will check this, and then what you have to do is you have to click on the responses tab, and here click on add new response. So in the responses tab, when you click on add new response, you will see the status which is 200. Okay, and here then what you have to do is you have to add a body. So you have to click on this add body button, and then the media type, let it be, which is default application JSON, and the type will be the one that we have created previously. So this will be your account. And then what you have to do is you have to click on this button, which is like a details button. So you will click on this button and you can see what were the payload JSON that we defined earlier. And here what I can do is I can click on edit and I can give some payload values just to test our mock API. So here I can give as first name as SFDC. Let's give last name as 247 and email. Let me give some dummy email, dummy at dummy.com, and let's give company name, let's say SFDC 247, and then just click on add body. Now we have added this mock URL. So in order to test this mock URL, what you have to do is you have to use these API services. So here what you can do is you can click on this mock service configuration, and here you can make the service as public. Okay, so we have made this as public, so you can copy this URL and you can paste it in your browser if you want to, but I will use this try it button. So I will click on this, and here what I can do is we have this endpoint URL as count, and we are setting it as get request URL parameter. So now what I can do, I can click on send. So once I send, you can see that my response code is 200 OK. It means that my API mock service is working correctly, and I can use this API to publish in our account API App Exchange. So this App Exchange is basically not Salesforce App Exchange, but Anypoint MuleSoft App Exchange. So App Exchange is basically a marketplace for your connectors, your APIs, or templates that can be used by any organization. So here what you can do is you can click on publish, but before publishing I just want to preview my RAML. So here you can see the RAML that we have defined, which is with version 1.0. We have this account, we have these properties, we have the title. So this is the way that you will be creating your YAML, but this is how I have used, and then what I can do is I can click on publish, and I can say publish to Exchange. So I will give this asset version, let it be 1.0.0. API version is fine, it's 1, and I will click on publish to Exchange. So this API, you can either make it public or you can also make it private. So it's up to you. And then you can click on publish to Exchange. This might take some time, but yeah, so you have successfully pushed it to App Exchange. We can view an App Exchange. Okay, congratulations. So you have created your first API in your Anypoint Studio platform, and you can change this icon and you can do whatever you want. And here you can see your API endpoints. Like here we have only chosen get, so this is how it is showing over here. You can also see the types accounts what we have used, for example, over here. So this is how you will create your first MuleSoft API, and if you want, you can also download this as RAML, or yeah, you can download this as RAML if you want, and it will be downloaded in the form of zip file, and then you can also view code from here. Okay, so this is our application, which you can see, which is only in a read-only mode. Thank you.